Watch the Mega Millions drawing live tonight here on TV23. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. Welcome to High Plains Today on TV23. Happy Groundhog Day. Puxatawny Phil did not see his shadow this morning, so he is predicting an early spring. But remember, Phil is a rodent, not a meteorologist. On today's show, we'll be joined by our good friend Dr. Jack Jacob and Gary Clausen. They are with the International Pancake Day Committee. We'll be talking about all that's coming up starting this weekend. In the meantime, let's look and see what's happening out there. On Saturday, officers of the Garden City Police Department were called to investigate a robbery that had just occurred at Western State Bank at 409 West Kansas. Information was received that the victim was in the process of dropping a night deposit when an unknown male approached her from behind. The victim was subsequently punched by the assailant, and an undisclosed amount of money was taken. The unknown male is described as approximately 5 feet 7 inches tall, slender build with a black or dark-colored Carhartt-style heavy coat with a hood. Witnesses described a dark-colored Chevy S10-style pickup that was in the area north of the bank when the attack happened. The witness stated that a male subject ran from the area of the bank and got into the pickup and drove off prior to officers arriving. Now, the Garden City Police Department is asking anyone with any information about this incident to contact them. A two-vehicle accident Saturday in Gray County injured a Copeland man. The accident occurred on Saturday at approximately 6:45 p.m., about 1.75 miles east of Copeland on U.S. Highway 56. A 2000 Mustang driven by 18-year-old Annie Clausen of Copeland was westbound on Highway 56 when he stopped to make a left-hand turn onto County Road 4. An approaching 2011 Chevy Silverado being driven by 60-year-old Alvin Bogner of Plains, also westbound, failed to stop and rear-ended the Clausen vehicle. Now, Annie Clausen was taken to Wesley Medical Center in Wichita. Bogner and a passenger in the Clausen vehicle, 2-year-old Jennifer Clausen, were not injured. Kansas revenue fell $6.8 million below expectations in January, continuing an almost uninterrupted streak over the past several months of worse than expected collections for the state. Now, total tax collections were roughly $535 million, underperformed estimates by about 1.25%. Corporate income taxes were $8.2 million below expectations. Sales taxes were $3 million under estimates. Oil and gas severances plunged below estimates. Overall, severance taxes took in $1.3 million less than expected, about 31% off estimates. Now, with the exception of November, revenues have not beaten estimates since February of 2015. Since that time, overall revenue forecasts have been lowered twice. Well, top Republicans in the Kansas House plan to test support this week for changing how state Supreme Court justices are selected. House Speaker Ray Merrick said Monday the GOP leaders want to see where people are on the issue. House Republicans have scheduled caucuses for today and tomorrow to discuss judicial selection. Governor Sam Brownback has repeatedly called for changing how the justices are selected. Now, he calls the current system undemocratic, but changing it will require amending the state constitution. Currently, a nominating commission led by lawyers screens applicants for the Supreme Court vacancies and submits 3 finalists to the governor. The governor must pick one, and there is no role for legislatures. Now, some Republicans want to abolish the commission and have the governor make the appointments subject to the state Senate confirmation. And a bipartisan bill to repeal the death penalty was introduced in the House last month by Stephen Becker, a Bueller Republican who is a retired judge. 16 other representatives, 10 Republicans and 6 Democrats, co-sponsored the measure. Becker said his experience in the criminal justice system solidified his opposition to the death penalty, arguing that the reasonable doubt standard for proof in criminal cases is paradoxical to the death penalty. Under his bill, death sentences would be barred for anyone committing a crime on or after July 1st. Defendants sentenced for a crime before that could still be executed, though Kansas hasn't executed anyone in more than 50 years. Death sentences would be replaced by sentences of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. And that's a look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. Stick around. Going to be back with a gusty forecast after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV23 with host Chris Jewell. TV23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up with that, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers. This first pitch is fouled to the back.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
And welcome back. Okay, now we're looking straight north at the junction of US 50 and 83 in Garden City. They're getting a little snow. Here at the station, not so much. Now, looking at this, and if you read this sign, this baby says that US 83 north of Scott City is closed, as well as I-70 is closed west of Hayes. So there's a lot of closures and a lot of snow and limited visibility in the northwestern part of the state. So if you're planning on going that way, change your plans. Let's take a look at our readings here at the station. Currently 30 degrees, 92% our relative humidity. Winds are out of the northwest at a mild 24 for right now. Barometric pressure is on the rise. As we look at conditions around the viewing area, you can see everybody is in the 20s and 30s. Look at that. Medicine Lodge and Pratt way up there. Perryton 36. Don't worry, temperatures coming down. As we look at our current dew points, you can see they're pretty close to the temperatures. Thus, that's why the humidity is so high. Looking at our wind speeds, okay, yeah, there's a lot of breeze out there. Right now, on the map, everybody except Medicine Lodge and Pratt, now there is the front as it slides through here, everybody else, 25 or above out of the north, northwest. Going to be breezy, lots of wind today. As we look at our highs and lows, as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport, we did get to 47 degrees yesterday. I know you're not believing that, but we did. 84 was our record back in 1963. Low was 31 overnight, minus 14 back in 1951. Nothing measurable so far in the bucket. I bet that changes for tomorrow. All right, our forecast for today. Snow is going to be ending this afternoon. Going to be mostly cloudy. 33 for our high. We're almost there, folks. Winds are going to be out of the north-northwest at 34, gusting close to 50 miles an hour. Told you, there's going to be a lot of wind. And then tonight, cloudy, partly cloudy after midnight, 14 for our low, with the winds out of the northwest at 25, still gusting up over 35. Going to calm down into the teens after midnight, but that wind chill is going to be cold. It's going to be below zero. And then for tomorrow, we get lots of sunshine coming in, 35 for our high. Northwest winds at 11, and then tomorrow night, 11. Northwest winds at 8, switching around to the west after midnight. Looking at our 7-day, you can see, though, we've got a warming trend trying to slide back in here. Look at that. We get to 50 degrees. Start a pancake day weekend. Other than that, not too bad. Lots of sunshine, no more precipitation on the map for a while. That's a look at our weather. Stick around. We'll be back with the markets and Dr. Jack and Gary after this.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm home. This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah, this is the place.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent? 1 in 260,000. The odds of this born racer having 157 career top 10 finishes in NASCAR? 1 in 125 billion. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org. Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
And welcome back. There they sit, our good friends Dr. Jack Jacob, Mr. Gary Clausen, members of the International Pancake Day Board. Right?
Yes.
If it has to do with pancakes, you guys aren't in charge of it, but you have been in the past.
He's the man right there.
Yeah, you were chairman last year, so don't give me that. You've been chairman. You've been hanging around this deal. You and Tim Fowler have been around this deal forever.
Pretty long. The only one longer than us is probably Mark Strange.
We don't want Mark on the show because Mark talks too much or too long. Anyway, no, we like Mark. We have to give him a hard time. All right, so everything starts off on Saturday? No, Friday.
Actually, Friday.
Okay.
We start some activities in the schools. Elementary schools and intermediate schools have some flipping contests back and forth between them. We've got some partnerships that have been going on for a number of years there.
Okay, so, all right, so you guys have to deliver pancakes for that? Or do they make them at the school, or what do they do there?
The schools actually provide their own pancakes for that event.
All right.
We just show up and kind of give a little historical lesson. We got to make pancakes educational.
All right, so quickly, because we only got like 8-10 minutes here.
Okay.
Give us the history. Give me the 101 on Pancake Day that you would give the students.
Okay. Back in the 1400s.
1445, but okay.
Lady was cooking her pancakes for Lent, giving up the fats for Lent. Heard the church bell ring. She dashed off to the church, pancake skillet in hand. Arrived at the church. Bell ringer there. Gave her a kiss of peace for a prize. It caught on over there in Old England. Okay, fast forward to 1950. R.J. Leet read about it in the magazine, said, hey, we need to do this here. So he contacted Canon Collins over there, made an agreement, a partnership. It's been going on ever since then.
The rest is history.
67th annual Pancake Day this year.
And I was told the other day that it's, even though it's spelled Olney, it's Oni.
Oni.
You don't say the L over here. You just say Oni.
That's right.
Okay, and it's been going on since 1445 over there.
Mm-hmm. Long time.
So, and she was carrying the skillet, had a pancake in it, had her scarf on her head because they had to cover their heads in church in those days, and her apron. So thus, when the racers run the race, they have to wear that garb, right?
Right.
Okay, how am I doing?
You're doing great.
Okay,
You've been around.
Yeah,
we may let you run this year.
No, no, I may not finish until next year. Okay, so after that on Friday, but really everything gets kicked off on Saturday, right?
Right.
Okay, so where do we start on Saturday?
Well, Saturday morning, probably Gary will be busy hauling merchandise out to make sure that everybody can get their official Pancake Day shirt.
That's true. He is Mr. T-shirt.
He's Mr. Merchandise.
He's got the big trailer and everything.
And then we'll have the flipping and eating contest for all age groups.
Now, where's that going to be held?
Girl Scout Cabin in Light Park.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we moved it there, and there's plenty of parking, and it's been a great thing. The crowd has good view of all that goes on, and so they'll have those contests there to kind of get things started.
Okay. All right. So then after the flipping and eating and all that, then what do we do?
We're going to go run.
We're going to, no.
Yeah,
no, not we.
Pancake chase.
People are going to go. Now, this is something new, isn't it?
Fairly new in the last 2-3 years.
Okay. So it's like a 5K run or something, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What time does that start?
Starts at 1 o'clock.
Where?
Hall of Fame, right there at the finish line.
Oh, that's easy to remember. Right there on Lincoln, between 3rd and 4th Street. Can't miss it.
Yep.
Plus, it has a big sign in front of it. It says Pancake Hall of Fame.
Right.
Yeah, big house. Can't miss it. Okay. So then after that, then what are we doing on Saturday?
Then we go to the parade.
Parade's on Saturday.
Parade's on Saturday.
Okay. Downtown America, Liberal America?
Yep.
11th Street to the railroad tracks.
Okay. All right.
And it's not too late to enter.
That's right.
Yeah, because you guys are giving away money for
And
entries.
it's free to enter.
Oh, that's the
And they
best
created
part.
a new category this year.
Okay, which
to allow,
is?
because there are a lot of people that have cool trikes and cars, but they're not antiques.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And so in the past, we had antique farm equipment, antique vehicles, and we combined those into just antiques and just created an open category.
Oh, okay.
So you can enter your trike, your Harley, if you have
Bicycle, tricycle, you know.
unicycle in Gary's case.
Roller skates.
I can see you roller skating down Kansas Avenue. We put you behind the horses. What time is the parade?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay. Downtown Liberal America. Al Shank, who has been I call him Mr. Parade MC forever.
Voice of Pancake
Day, because he does the races and he does the parade announcing and everything. So, but he's the Grand Marshal this year.
He is.
Who's going to announce?
Oh, wow. Got any great ideas?
No, Jack.
Yes.
All right, you're going to be busy because you are also emceeing the talent show on Saturday night, right? After the parade, then we go to the talent show.
Yep, 7:30.
And that's
Liberal
at
High School.
Liberal High School, James Mascus Auditorium, and you're the MC.
I am.
All right, it's very important. You get them on, get them off.
Yes, sir.
Get them on the stage, get them off the stage, so that we can get out of there early. All right. No, what do we have? 20 acts?
24, I believe.
24?
It is, yeah.
Okay, that'll be cool. Yeah, we're showing some stuff from last year's Pancake Day. So, all right. So, Saturday night, after we get done with Saturday night, then starting on Sunday. Sunday. I always wanted to say that. What do we do on Sunday? I have. Let me check that off my list.
Then we go to Miss Liberal, the Miss Liberal Scholarship Pageant.
Okay, and that's on Sunday at Liberal High School.
Yes.
Also.
Right. 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. And it should be done, since Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, be done in plenty of time to get home and catch the game, because there's going to be, 15 hours of pregame on Sunday?
Right.
So nobody wants to sit through all that. So come out to the Miss Liberal pageant, scholarship pageant, because it is part of the Miss America program, right?
Yes.
So everything, all the prizes are scholarships. Everybody gets a scholarship. How many contestants? They
7.
Have 7 this year?
7 this year.
Okay, cool. All right, that'll be fun. All right, then we get to Monday. Yeah, Monday kind of a easy day, right?
Kind of an easy day, take a little break. We do have a dignitary reception, which is a reception designed for advertisers, because Pancake Day is supported by our community and our local advertisers, and so we have a reception for them.
At the Baker Arts Center, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's an invitation thing, right?
It is.
So the public's not just going to show up and say, can I come in? But you'll have little sandwiches and stuff, right? Okay. All right, then we get to the big day. Dun, dun, dun.
Bright and early.
Fat Tuesday, baby. What time was it? What time?
6 o'clock in the morning.
6:00. You know I'll be there, because we're going to do the show live from there on Tuesday morning. So I'll be looking for one of you two guys to come fill me in as to what's going on.
We're excited. We could even eat some pancakes on air.
We could. Not a contest, though.
I was so envisioning that.
I know, because I have to hold a microphone and say I get syrup on it. Brian will be mad. We don't want Brian mad. I don't want it because, get syrup on the microphone. That wouldn't be good. Anyway, and that starts at 6 o'clock, serves till what? 10? All right, but there is some stuff that goes on during the breakfast, right?
We have a breakfast program at 7:30.
Okay.
Usually kind of time for the mayor to talk, and you get to meet all of the racers.
Okay.
Meet the pancake board, see who actually does all the work with putting Pancake Day together.
All right, and all the dignitaries that show up. Okay. All right, and Brian's yelling at me. We got to go. So let's get to the main race at 11:55. Bell goes off. Ding, ding, ding. The gun goes off. They run the 25 yards? 15, 415 yards. We get a winner. After the race is over to the United Methodist Church on 4th Street, shriving service. And then at what, 1 o'clock?
As soon as the shriving service is over.
Okay. We get a hold of England and see who won. Right? And we lead so far, right? Still?
We are still in the lead.
Okay.
They're catching up.
They hold the record. They had some fast. They had that. What was Devin?
Devin Byrne.
Yeah, she was really, really fast. Okay, guys, thanks for coming up today.
Pleasure.
We'll see you Tuesday morning, because I need one of you to come talk to me on Tuesday morning about all this that we didn't get talked about today.
All right.
All right. Okay. Thanks, guys. Stick around. We'll be back with more after this. Hi, I'm Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs at noon weekdays right here on TV23. Hey, do you think you have an idea for something that would make a great segment? Somebody that would make a great interview? What about a community event that needs highlighting? Let us know here at the station. Email us news@kdgltv.com. Hi, Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs weekdays at noon right here on TV23. We talk about news, we talk about sports, we talk about weather, we're even going to talk entertainment. We'll have live guests right here on set with me. So, every day at noon, tune in, High Plains Today. We'll see you then.
Weekdays here on TV23.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you. Wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
But also put Pancake Day down on your calendar. Yesterday, the Denver Broncos were prepared for all kinds of wackiness and quirky questions on Super Bowl opening night at media stuff that was going on, but they ended up getting asked a lot about the wreck they were in an hour earlier. The Broncos buses were involved in a chain reaction accident on their way back to their team hotel in Santa Clara following their first practice at Stanford. That's not good. Anyway, let's take a last look at our weather. Before we get out of here today, current temperature 30 degrees. Yeah, I think we've seen our high already. Relative humidity 92%. Winds are out of the northwest at 24. Barometric pressure still on the rise as we look at the 7-day coming up. Going to have sunshine tomorrow. Not going to be real warm, 35 for the high, but we're going to start climbing back into the 40s, 50 by Saturday. Still lots of sunshine over the weekend. So it's going to be a good day. Go out and make it a great Tuesday, everybody. See you back here tomorrow.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Something I feel when I'm right here. Something that tells me that I'm people and people around here. That's how it is. It's so clear. Letting it show. I've been around the world, only to find what I already know. This is the place. Everybody here knows it. This is the place. Oh, it's home to me and you. Yeah. This is the place.
They've given you encouragement, given you perspective, given you love when you needed it most. It's unthinkable that their generosity could be taken advantage of. Thanks to a new law in Kansas, financial abuse of an elder person is now a serious crime. If you or someone you know is being financially abused, you have the power to act. Together, we can protect the ones who have protected us for so long. Call 1-800-922-5330 for help.
I think someone at my friend's school has this thing called autism. My friend's brother's son has autism. My neighbor's son has autism. My son has autism.
Autism is getting closer to home. Today, 1 in 110 children is diagnosed with autism. That's a 600% increase in the last 20 years. Learn the signs.